You gonna turn your back on family?
Of course he's not. You think this man is gonna turn his back on family?
There's always room for family. You don't turn your back on family. Almost killed my family. I don't have friends. I got family. But what's real is family. Salute mi familia.
Of course he's not. Welcome to Movies with James. Today we are talking about Fate of the Furious. Now I thought this was a very classy title for this movie. Nothing cheesy like Fast 8 would have been. Wait a minute. F8, Fate of the Furious. Ah, god damn it. So as you can see, this movie's sticking to its roots, and by roots I mean it's exactly the same as the other 7 movies. So the movie begins as expected with a disagreement over the ownership of a car. Then of course Vin Diesel comes in to say some dumb shit. If you want the car, get it the right way. Race for it. No! You fucking buy it! That's the right way to get a car. Anyways, instead of handing over the piece of shit car, Vin Diesel risks his life in a Cuban street race. Now, I understand some would say this is a mentally retarded idea, but you have to understand, Dominic Toretto lives his life a quarter mile at a time. So the race comes to an end, and the winner gets the loser's car. And I'm not sure if you ever tried to sell a car on Craigslist, but it involves taxes, titles, and a lot of cashier's checks. It's not as simple as dramatically throwing your keys over to the winner. But of course, none of the characters in this movie abide by the law. They're all criminal, murdering thieves who all deserve the death penalty. But they're really good at driving fast, so we'll let it go. But after the race, Dom and Letty go back to their Cuban fuck pad to, well, fuck. Dom later goes out to get some food and runs into Charlize Theron with their mini blonde dreadlocks. And I can already hear the millennials screaming, "Cultural appropriation! Ah!" But anyways, Charlize Dreadlocks blackmails Dom, who then gets a phone call from The Rock, and the phone call goes something like this. Yo, Dominic Toretto, I got a job for you. Family. Corona. See you there, brother. So the gang goes and does the job, which involves driving cars fast and killing police officers. Then it appears that Dominic Toretto turns and is working for Charlize Dreadlocks. Jason Statham shows up to help the gang, but wait, isn't he a murderous asshole? Nope, that was a misunderstanding. He's a very upstanding citizen who saves babies. Action ensues, and then the classic Fast and the Furious plot plays out, which basically involves going back and forth between crashing cars and hanging out at the safe house while people work on cars and arbitrarily hack on their laptops. Then the gang solves the problem and has a nice afternoon barbecue where Vin Diesel gives a very nice speech about the importance of family. And that's the movie. So the goods of the movie. They kept it dumb. They didn't try and make it logical or story driven. No, they kept it dumb. And I would argue, dumber. I like these movies because you can just relax, laugh, and watch cars crash. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And I love that they incorporated a bunch of dumb, stupid plot points. Kurt Russell keeps popping up out of nowhere, but this time he brings Scott Eastwood for no other reason than to bring Scott Eastwood. They include a great hack-off scene between Charlize Theron and Ramsey, where they're both hacking each other simultaneously and take turns saying, "Damn, she's good." Whatever the fuck that means. Tyrese Gibson is somehow still in this gang. Ludacris proves he's invaluable to the group because he's the only one who can use the search functionality on God's Eye. The Rock punches the wall many times for no reason. Basically, the movie includes all the classic dumbness we love. Also, Jason Statham was surprisingly good in this movie. So the bads of the movie. You know what? I actually cannot think of anything bad about this movie, well, other than the fact that it's a bad movie. But it's supposed to be a bad movie, so I don't mind. It's not my favorite Fast and the Furious movie, but I'm not gonna pick the movie apart and say dumb stuff like, wait, so they're hiring car enthusiasts for a military operation? That's like saying, wait, so Princess Fiona finds Shrek attractive? It's called suspension of disbelief. Just go with the movie. Alright, time to rate this movie. I'm doing 5 categories. Story, acting, production, creativity, and watchability. Let's do it. Alright, so the story, we all know it's getting a 0. Let's not joke about that. It's a 0. Acting, yeah, that's a 0 too. Production, I'm gonna be honest, they did a great job crashing cars, and I can't complain. 5 out of 5. Creativity, look, they did a lot of cliches with nuclear launch codes and hacking and whatever it is, but on the plus side, they did a good job inventing new situations that are completely ridiculous, but kept me entertained, so I'll give them a 4 out of 5. Watchability. Now, I'll be honest, these movies can be kind of boring and stupid, but me personally, I enjoy watching them because they're kind of light, easy, keep you entertained. They're not like really like what's gonna happen, but you're like relaxed and enjoying it. It's a very enjoyable experience, so it'll get a nice middle of the road 3.5. 0 plus 0 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3.5.
The answer is 12.5.
12.5 times 4.
50.
50. Official score of Fast and the Furious. Wait. Official score of Fate of the Furious is a 50. Hey, I think that's fair. That's exactly, it's not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie. It's a movie. Perfect. Alright, so some final thoughts on this movie. Look, you're getting a lot of great car crashes and motivational speeches by Vin Diesel. I think those things make up for the lack of everything else. Thank you for watching this episode of Movies with James. I'd appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and I don't know, maybe send me a bunch of money. Wait, that's illegal, don't do that. And in the words of Dominic Toretto, family, Corona, quarter mile. Peace, familia.